We're up, we're up, we're up, we're up.
Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Carmelo, why were you armed at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Excuse me. Wow. That's wild that that the news is saying that. But they're actually that she would say some shit like that. It's a valid question though, to be honest. It's a very valid question. Why was he armed at school? Dallas, Texas, you guys, I'm out here, man. I'm out here in the Dallas area. Frisco is just right up the street from me type shit, man. And so people are saying that the judge here deserves to spend the rest of her life in prison for what she did today. So let's kind of look at the comments real quick, you guys. So if you haven't heard, obviously Karmelo Anthony, he is a little 17-year-old kid over here in the Frisco area. Literally, like I said, just like 25 minutes up the street from me. Took a knife to school, a track meet, and stabbed somebody to death, man. To me, it sounds like it was premeditated type shit, or it was like on some self-defense type deal, right? And let's just kind of look at this real quick. Good job, she did that. So what I did just 4 minutes ago, you guys, I said, can somebody explain to me how this is different than Kyle Rittenhouse's trial and verdict? Like, really? Like, this is a legitimate question, man. Like, how is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse's trial and the verdict behind it? He got out free and he went on a tour. He went on a tour. Dude became famous for killing 2 people and injuring 1 person with an illegal gun. He was 17. He shouldn't have even had a gun, right? Now, it was self-defense, but dude went on tour for killing people and gotten away for it. And so I want to see, how is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse's trial, right? Frisco track me stabbing suspect's bond reduced to $250,000. No justice. Anthony was charged. This is very long here. I don't know if we're gonna read all of this. Entering the courtroom in a gold jumpsuit. Oh yeah, that's way too long. I'm sorry. Sickening, right? Felon drug addict. People continue to pull out George Floyd. Rest in peace, George Floyd. But I don't know. I just think it's so wild that I don't know what the obsession is about George Floyd. I mean, it was terrible. You know, the cop put his knee on the neck. Yeah, that sucks. But I mean, like, I don't know, bro. Like, he's not the martyr for the black populace, in just my opinion. And, you know, that's sad. Hey, but I think it's kind of funny. Like, recipes. I don't think it's funny that someone's dead, but like, I just think it's kind of funny. White student athlete with 4.0 GPA killed over a seating spot. Zero media coverage. Not a single fire or aggressive protest started. Actually, zero media coverage is absolutely not true. And then, why do they have to pull out the white student 4.0 GPA? Like, you see what I'm saying? They selectively put things out to make things seem better and worse than what it is. And let's see here. We absolutely must requalify all the judges. Whoever crying about this needs to shut up. It already happened. Shut the fuck up. He defended himself. More people upset about this than blacks. What happened? What happened already? Fuck how you feel. Not shocked that a black lib female judge. Now, let's just be honest about the whole thing, right? I'm fair. I'm very fair with it, right? I do think there is something to do with this. I mean, look at the Minecraft movie. Look at all of this. Look at fucking Little Mermaid. Look at what other episodes think, like, they're blackifying everything. They're doing the DEI, they're pushing it and all, and I don't agree with it. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't like it. I don't think that everything needs to be black. And in all honesty, man, black people, we are some of the worst people out here. I ain't even gonna front with you, bro. I'm a bartender. I bartend at nights. I work during the day, bartends at nights, man. Black people are the worst. You guys are the worst. We are the fucking worst. There's just no other way around it, man. We love to start problems, and we just do it at a level it's just unbalanced, man. It's just so much more incidents coming from black people than it is from other races. I'm not saying other races don't have problems, but there seems to be a pattern with our people doing some terrible shit, man. We just do some bad shit, bro. Like, for real. And so I'm fair on it, and I will be the first. I always talk about how black people, we do some fuck shit, terrible shit. We're here posting with guns that don't mean anything. We're in Texas, bro. We're in Texas. I got guns right now, and you wanna call me thug? Bro, I know so many people, white, black, Asian, Mexican, everyone's got guns out here, bro. People, you gotta understand where you're at, bro. I'm in Texas. Like, everyone's got guns, bro. And this doesn't mean you're a thug because you got guns, because you got a fucking rifle. This isn't fake. Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit is like, bro, just because you're black and you got a gun, that makes you a thug. That just doesn't, just because you're black and you got guns makes you a thug. You posting up with pictures with guns and shit, like, that makes you a thug? No, it doesn't. We're in Texas. All you gotta do is be 18 and go buy a fucking gun. That's it. That's it. Everyone that I know for the most part has a guns. Girls, like, bro, it's not that big a deal to have guns out here. So these little screen grabs, it's for a purpose, man. People are really trying to just make it seem worse than what it really is. It's not that big a deal, especially in Texas. Everyone has guns in Texas, bro. But I do just honestly want to say, how is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse? How is it any different? Let's look at Kyle Rittenhouse as judge. Kyle Rittenhouse judge. How much you want to bet as a white person, right? It's a white guy. White guy. White guy. You know what I'm saying? Is it any surprise that, let's go to Google because I hate Yahoo. I hate Google. I hate Yahoo, man. Let's go to Google. Kyle Rittenhouse trial judge. This is the judge. How is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse's trial? This to me sounds like it's a tit for tat type deal. Like, you know, if people want to go in the race area, I mean, like legit, like, come on, you guys. How is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse's? Kyle Rittenhouse, and here it is. Someone put it here on a bookmark too, right? In a town he wasn't a resident of, protesting. He was 17, carrying a gun federally outlawed until the age of 18. So yeah, if he's 17 and posted with guns, that's not okay. That is not okay. He just shouldn't be doing that. But we're in Texas. Everyone's got guns. I'm not saying it's good, but he shouldn't be posing with that. Kyle Rittenhouse shouldn't have a gun. He was 17. He was attacked after warning attackers he would shoot. Self-defense. He was attacked after warning attackers he would defend himself. Self-defense. Killed one guy. Rittenhouse killed two and injured another one. Raised over $500,000 from conservatives for legal defense and acquitted as self-defense. And Kyle Rittenhouse became popular and famous for it. He started like a podcast or some shit for it. This guy, he says, conservatives want legal defense fund shut down or legally garnished. Conservatives want heaviest legal sentence. And then you want to bring out the livelihood and the history of the people who got killed. Like that matters. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. There was two people that got killed. Two people that got killed and another person that got injured. From a kid who should not have had a gun. He was defending himself, rightfully so, right? And so, Karmelo Anthony, how is this any different? If anything, it's two less casualties. And he had a knife. He had a knife, not a gun. He didn't bring a gun he brought a knife. Now, I don't think he should have had a knife either. But at the same time, man, just dangerous being a black out here, bro. My mom gave me a pocket knife. She gave me a box cutter. When I was like 16, when I lived in Peculiar, Missouri, because we had KKK members up the street. Our neighbors told us we had KKK members up the street, bro. Let me say this again. I was like 15 or 16 when we moved to Peculiar, Missouri. My mom gave me a box cutter to walk around with for self-defense because the neighbors told us that there were several KKK members up the street. And so I didn't want to stay in the house all day. And I was a kid. I deserved to live my life a little bit. So my mom gave me a box cutter to walk around with. He had a knife. Maybe it was actually for self-defense. This is the thing. A lot of people don't understand what it's like to be a black man out here, man. A black boy. He's a boy. A black boy, man. It's not like, it's dangerous being a black boy. It's dangerous from other black guys and then the rest of the world. Everyone sees you as a threat. People want to challenge you. People want to do certain things to you. And so maybe he was just carrying a knife for self-defense. I don't see what's wrong with it. And if anything, He shouldn't. I don't think he should have brought it to school for sure. He definitely should have brought it to school. Maybe he was being bullied. Maybe he thought the ops were coming, and so for him to even bring the gun, not okay. But if he got attacked and he was defending himself, like I said, it's 2 less casualties than Kyle Rittenhouse's situation. Now, everyone's got their opinion on it, man. I think at the end of the day, man, quite honestly, I mean, let it go, man. For real. I mean, it sucks. Rest in peace. But like once again, man, like in the comments down below, you guys, I'm not trying to start a division or anything like that. I'm legitimately asking, how is this any different than Kyle Rittenhouse's situation? They want to talk about the judge. The judge was black that let Karmelo Anthony go. The judge was white that let Rittenhouse go. There's no surprise that people of the same color and the same race look out for each other. There's like, is that really a surprise, you guys? Is that really a surprise? And once again, that makes you think about what it's like out in the workforce. What is like when police are stopping you? What is it like? You know what I'm saying? Management is more likely going to want to hire people that look like themselves, that fit in their category versus another group of a member or something like that, unless they have to, or unless the other person is just that much more qualified than everyone else. Otherwise, people are going to look out for people who look like themselves. That's just what it is, and that's what it's almost always been, you guys. So I don't understand what the problem is. Like I said, man, I try to be as fair as possible with this whole situation. If you don't agree with Karmelo Anthony's situation, you need to comment down below how it's different than Rittenhouse. We're not here to just emotionally bash and emotionally put comments out there, you guys. We're educated people out here. I hope so. I need you guys to be educated, and you need to be in the comments, and you need to really explain how it's wrong and how it's different than Kyle Rittenhouse's verdict and situation. Kyle Rittenhouse had a white judge give him off not guilty. Karmelo Anthony has a black judge labeling it self-defense. How is it different, you guys? How is it different? So, with that being said, man, it's your brother Trey. I'll see you guys in the next one.